In this video, you're going to see one of the best tennis warm-ups that have helped players avoid injuries and fatigue. These warm-up ideas cover the entire body, targeting the most crucial areas that significantly impact a player's performance on the court. Many people underestimate the importance of warming up, often treating it as an optional routine rather than a necessity. However, failing to prepare the body adequately can have consequences that go beyond just feeling stiff in the first few points of a match. The warm-up serves as a bridge between the body at rest and the explosive movements required in competition, ensuring that every muscle, joint, and neurological pathway is activated to perform at its best. A well-prepared player moves more efficiently, reacts quicker, and sustains their energy levels throughout a match. The body's readiness dictates how well a player absorbs the impact of sudden directional changes, high-intensity rallies, and extended matches that push physical limits. Without proper preparation, the body may struggle to cope with the stress placed on it, leading to unnecessary strain that increases the risk of injuries, whether through overuse or sudden exertion. The idea that skill alone can carry a player through a match is flawed, as even the most technically gifted athletes suffer setbacks when their bodies are not conditioned for the demands ahead. One of the most overlooked aspects of warming up is how it affects mental sharpness. Physical readiness is only half the battle, as a proper warm-up also prepares the mind for the challenges to come. When the body engages in movements that gradually build intensity, the mind follows suit, syncing reaction times and decision-making abilities with the body's increasing level of exertion. Tennis requires split-second adjustments, and any delay in response can be the difference between winning and losing a point. Players who neglect warming up often find themselves struggling in the early stages of a match, unable to find their rhythm or respond instinctively to their opponent's shots. The circulatory system plays a crucial role in determining endurance levels, yet many fail to recognize how warming up directly impacts blood flow. Without an adequate warm-up, the sudden onset of intense movement can cause unnecessary fatigue, as the heart and lungs are forced to work harder to supply oxygen to the muscles. A gradual increase in movement allows the body to distribute oxygen efficiently, preventing early exhaustion and enabling a consistent level of performance. Players who prepare properly are less likely to experience heavy legs or labored breathing within the first few games, which can often dictate the tempo of an entire match. Flexibility is another crucial component often ignored. Tennis demands a wide range of motion, from full-body rotations on ground strokes to extreme stretches when reaching for a ball. A stiff body lacks the elasticity required for fluid movements, increasing the likelihood of muscle strains and joint discomfort. When a player's flexibility is compromised, their stroke mechanics also suffer, leading to inefficient technique and increased physical exertion. Over time, this can result in long-term issues that diminish overall performance, making it vital to incorporate movements that promote elasticity before stepping onto the court. Stability and balance are fundamental to executing shots with precision, yet their connection to warming up is frequently underestimated. Tennis players must maintain control over their movements while generating power and absorbing impact, whether they are sprinting toward the net or shifting their weight during a backhand slice. If stabilizing muscles are not properly activated, players risk losing their footing or mistiming their shots, leading to unforced errors and unnecessary strain. A well-executed warm-up engages the body's stabilizing mechanisms, ensuring that every movement is executed with control and efficiency. Coordination plays a vital role in a player's ability to anticipate and react. While natural talent contributes to a player's hand-eye coordination, warming up enhances this ability by refining the body's neuromuscular connections. Quick reflexes are essential in a game that demands immediate adjustments, whether in responding to an opponent's drop shot or preparing for a powerful return. When these neural pathways are activated before a match, players experience sharper reactions and improved synchronization between their upper and lower body. Those who skip this essential step often find themselves a step behind their opponents, struggling to adjust to fast-paced exchanges. The importance of warming up extends beyond physical performance and injury prevention. It also plays a key role in longevity. Tennis careers can be shortened due to repetitive strain and accumulated injuries that could have been mitigated with proper preparation. Many players only realize the importance of warming up after experiencing an injury that sidelines them for weeks or even months. Preventative measures should be taken seriously, as a well-maintained body withstands the rigors of training and competition more effectively than one that is constantly dealing with avoidable setbacks. Fatigue management is another crucial element of a warm-up that is often disregarded. Tennis matches can last for hours, and the ability to sustain energy levels is critical. Without adequate preparation, the body may expend excessive energy early on, leading to premature fatigue that affects movement and decision-making. A structured warm-up conditions the body to pace itself, ensuring that energy is conserved and distributed efficiently throughout a match. Players who warm up correctly are better equipped to maintain intensity levels deep into a third set, while those who neglect it often fade when it matters most. Another overlooked factor is how warming up affects adaptability. Tennis is an unpredictable sport where conditions can change rapidly, whether due to weather, playing surface, or an opponent's unexpected tactics. A comprehensive warm-up allows players to attune themselves to their surroundings, adjusting their movement patterns and timing accordingly. Without this crucial step, players often take longer to find their footing, giving their opponents an early advantage. Whether it's adapting to a slower court surface or gauging the impact of humidity on movement, a well-prepared player is more capable of making necessary adjustments on the fly. The misconception that warming up is only about physical exertion leads many to neglect the deeper benefits it offers. It serves as a transition phase where the body and mind align, allowing players to enter the match with a heightened sense of awareness and control. Every movement in tennis, from serving to volleying, requires a combination of strength, flexibility, stability, and coordination. A player who embraces the warm-up as a fundamental part of their routine reaps the rewards in the form of improved performance, reduced injury risk, and prolonged endurance. Now let's check them out. The rotational movements stand out for their ability to mimic the dynamic demands of tennis. These exercises incorporate whole-body motion that is crucial for generating power during serves, ground strokes, and quick directional shifts on the court. One of the central components of these rotational routines involves the use of a medicine ball. In executing rotational throws, the player begins by engaging the core muscles and generating force from the lower body, subsequently transferring this power through the torso and into the upper body. This fluid motion not only warms up the abdominal and oblique muscles, but also mobilizes the shoulder girdle and the back. The coordinated effort of multiple muscle groups ensures that the athlete's body is ready to handle the explosive movements required during high-level play. This type of dynamic exercise increases blood flow and nerve activation throughout the body, which can lead to more precise and powerful strokes. In addition, the rotational aspect of the movement encourages a full range of motion in the spine and hips, which are critical areas for maintaining balance and stability during rapid lateral movements. Complementing the rotational medicine ball work, many players also integrate band arm workouts into their warm-up. Resistance bands offer a gentle yet effective way to stimulate the smaller stabilizing muscles in the shoulders, arms, and upper back. These workouts are particularly valuable because they emphasize controlled, deliberate movement. The continuous tension provided by the band forces the muscles to work steadily, improving coordination between the upper extremities and the rest of the body. In practice, this means that when an athlete steps onto the court, their arms are not only strong, but also finely tuned for the quick, subtle adjustments needed during a match. The gradual resistance offered by the bands enhances muscular endurance and reduces the risk of overuse injuries by ensuring that every muscle involved in a stroke is properly activated and warmed up. The rationale behind incorporating such specialized warm-up exercises is multifaceted. First, preparing the muscles through dynamic movements enhances the elasticity and responsiveness of the tissues. When muscles and tendons are primed in this way, they are better equipped to absorb impact and generate force, which translates to improved performance during intense rallies. Second, engaging in rotational movements stimulates neuromuscular connections, meaning the communication between the brain and the muscles is optimized. This increased responsiveness is essential for the split-second decisions required on the court, as it helps in the rapid transition between defensive and offensive plays. Moreover, these exercises help in establishing a rhythm that can carry over into the match itself, fostering a seamless flow of motion that enhances consistency in stroke production. Before a match, many pro tennis players incorporate a brief cardio session on a treadmill or stationary bike into their warm-up routine. This practice is far more than just a way to break a sweat. It plays a crucial role in priming the body for the explosive, high-intensity movements demanded during play. By engaging in low to moderate intensity cardio exercises, players gradually elevate their heart rate and increase blood circulation. This controlled rise in body temperature not only enhances muscle elasticity and joint mobility, but also helps to reduce the risk of strains or injuries. Warm muscles are more responsive and less prone to tearing when put under the sudden demands of rapid sprints, lateral movements, and abrupt changes in direction on the court. Using the treadmill or stationary bike provides a predictable and measurable way to transition from a resting state to a performance-ready state. The steady pace of the cardio workout allows athletes to focus on their breathing and mental preparation while gradually stimulating the neuromuscular system. This activation primes the body for the technical drills and on-court exercises that follow, ensuring that every muscle group is ready for the match. Furthermore, the rhythmic nature of the workout can help players settle their nerves and enter a focused mindset, which is critical for maintaining concentration during a match.